Roadcaster Pro. Oh shit, I forgot to hit go live on my Instagram. Go live. All right, here we are. Put my mic on. Welcome. Put my little apron on. We're gonna make a classic today. Just waiting for the YouTube to switch over. Okay. So here, and where's my chat? Here we are. Hi everyone, I see you. Top chat, live chat. Sweet. Okay. Yes, I'm making homemade bread too. Sorry you guys, I was just switching, making sure the chat was there. Hi everyone. Welcome. Thanks for your patience today. I don't want to get into it, but like, anyway. Not that you know any of those size or what I'm talking about. Can I just say how annoying it is to rent a place and have it every time I do the dishes because the counter is slanted, the water goes into the corner there and it just becomes this like pool of water every time I try to do the dishes. Hi everyone, hi. We have a pinned comment. If you're looking for my cookbook, How to Eat Weed and Have a Good Time, it's pinned. In the comment section, there's also a link to the Edibles Club that makes this all possible. Hi, Rich Dollars. Hi, everyone. If you don't know, I am demonetized on YouTube. I tried to apply again, and they were like, nope. And I was like, okay, you guys suck. But, like, even with affiliate stuff, like, anyway. Although I did reach out to this one company that does compost mill. It's called Mill, and they told me to get in touch with them. And I was like, oh, cool. Who the fuck is calling me? Not right now, UC Berkeley. Should we take it? Let's see. Where'd they go? Let's see what UC Berkeley wants. Hello. This is Vanessa Lavarado. I'm doing all right. I am live streaming right now, Amelia, so it might not be the best time, but I just want to say thanks for calling and congratulations on being a Cal student. Big accomplishment. Okay, of course. I'll look out for your call in the future. Okay, you too. They're calling to get money from me. The alumni money, right? Because they want donations to the school that I went to. Which is cool. Listen, Amelia's just doing her job. She's trying to, help out. I'm sure she gets like some sort of credits for it, or I don't know what the deal is with that, but they always call me and they're always very sweet, and I try to be. If I have money, obviously I can't do that right now because we're on a live stream, so I can't be like, here's my credit card number. I'm not a total bozo. Despite what people in the comments want to write about me, I'm not a total bozo. You guys, I have to talk to you about something. I'm sorry, I've been steaming about it all morning. There is this comedian. I say that in quotations because I feel like anybody these days like calls themselves a comedian, and it's like, are you really a comedian? Are you really performing stand-up? That's what you do? Or are you just some people told you you're funny, right? You got a lot of people who are like, you're funny, man. You should be a comedian. And then they're comedians. Anyway, so like, you can kind of tell when people are trying to figure out different formats to get engagement on social media. And this guy was in the cannabis industry, or not in the cannabis industry. He made fucking glass bongs and sold them and made a lot of money from it, but was like cannabis adjacent, right? Selling paraphernalia, which like no shame in that. But you're not like, anyway, so he's recently been posting like complaints about California, like top 10 things that California has that cost less than what California has spent on the rail, right? Or on people experiencing homelessness, right? It's just like, I'm sorry, I gotta do my hair while we talk about this because I'm so worked up and my hair was a real issue. This is not why I was late. Just so you know, this was not why I was late. Anyway, so one of them went viral. And what happens when people find like one thing goes viral, they'll just recreate it over and over again. Like, look at, who, like, it's just the same format over and over again. Because guess who reposted it? Joe Rogan. Yeah, no shit. The fucking Republicans are trying to flip California. That's their goal. And they're like, they see something like that that's just kind of making fun of California. Mind you, let's like keep in mind California is the 4th largest economy in the world. Not to say we can afford to waste money and tax dollars, but it wasn't wasted, right? Okay, so the money towards unhousing. We spent, his numbers were totally wrong. He said like 36 billion, doesn't say the time period, right? 36 billion over what amount of time? 36 billion over the last 50 years? What? Because 2019 to 2025 is what everyone is talking about, or 2024, and it's a period where the state controller wasn't keeping track of the 24 billion or 25 billion that we spent on trying to address the unhousing crisis in California, which it is a crisis, right? It's heartbreaking and it's very sad. And, there's like, there's easy solutions to like, how can we could have just given all of these people $5,000. Okay, well, these programs, they're not just handing people money. They're trying to make sure that people get stable housing. That takes getting involved in their lives. It's not a simple solution. It takes real people to execute those things. People are like, oh, the government. Yeah, they're humans. Can they be corrupt? Fuck yeah, they can be fucking corrupt. And we need to be on them. We need to be on them, holding them accountable. But making a social media post that just drags California without, and it's like, oh, the fires in Los Angeles, cool. That was a private utility company that started those fires. So what are you saying? You want to hold private corporations accountable for their actions? Me too. But that would take government involvement. And that's not who he's pandering to. He's fucking pandering to Joe Rogan and Joe Rogan's fans. And that's who was in the comments calling me an imbecile, right? Okay, so let's go back to unhousing, that billion spent. So Gavin Newsom's line right now, I know, he's not my favorite, but I also, whatever. He's not, as far as I know, he's not a pedophile, and he is educated, and I don't like all the elitists in politics, but when you really think about who becomes a politician, you're like, what the fuck's wrong with you? So it's kind of choosing your lesser evils. Anyway, 2019 to 2025, we all voted in California to spend money. We were like, yeah, we want our tax dollars to go towards unhousing, the homeless, to helping this, creating low-income housing, all of those things. That money was not wasted. It was spent on that. It's just not, the state controller, whose job it is to account for that money and make sure the programs that it went to were successful, right? Betty Yee, she's running for governor. She should drop out for this reason. They can't account for whether the programs that they invested that money in were successful. Now, Governor Newsom is trying to say there has been a 9% decrease in statewide homeless, right? People living on the street. There's 9% based on statistics they're pulling. Republicans will tell you it's bullshit. Okay, you got a different statistic to go off of? You got something else? Now, they cannot correlation, causation. You can't correlate that drop to that investment by taxpayers because we don't have the accounting. That's the issue. You want to fucking talk about this shit? Talk about it. Get educated about it. Have sources. Cite your sources. Not a fucking source, but of course everyone looks at that and they're like, oh my God, a man is speaking and there's pictures behind him and words and he's using numbers and specific things. 35 billion, that's a lot of money. Someone thought he was talking about just Los Angeles. No, Los Angeles, if you look at the city controller's records, most spend 1.3 billion in a year. That seems like a lot, but when you recognize the size of Los Angeles, the amount of people who live here, it is not a lot. Could we be doing more? 1,000%. Yes. Tax the fucking rich. Tax them up the fucking ass. Tax them. Go after people like Cody Holmes, the fucking rich asshole in Beverly Hills who embezzled money that was supposed to go to the unhoused. Look that up. Cody Holmes, Beverly Hills. And if you think I'm not in Gavin Newsom's comments saying this shit, I totally am. But fuck that guy. Hi, CEO. That's his name, Harrison. Fuck you, Harrison. You fucking right-wing grifter. Bottom of the barrel, low-hanging fruit. Hashtag California. Hashtag Texas. You fucking piece of shit. I hope you get fucked up the ass by the MAGA assholes, you sausage fest. Have a sword fight with all of your fucking chodes now. And how dare you build an audience based off of cannabis and then turn around and do that? Oh, I'm calling out what's wrong. Yeah, without providing a solution during a time when our governor race is fucking fucked. Sorry, you guys, Our governor race in California is really bad. We have too many Democrats in the race. We have 2 Republicans who are polling way too well, and they're fucking psycho. They're psycho. And California matters. It really matters. So we got to get our shit together because little turds like Harrison are going to go and simp for Joe Rogan and make more content for them. Ugh, I knew he was a little shit when I met him. I really need to listen to my instincts about people. I was like, this guy rubs me wrong. He's just like the way he operated. Ugh. Anyway, that's what I'm pissed off about today. And I'm going to take a dab. We're making peanut butter. I'm mad. I'm mad. I don't know why. It just I think because it feels so hopeless, right? It just feels like these losers are just, we're going to have to write it out and they're going to have to see that they're wrong like a bajillion times. I feel like I'm fucking Cassandra from Greek mythology. Like we're all screaming that these guys are fucking idiots. He's dragging us into a war, a forever war. That's what I give a fuck about. I don't care that if between 2019 and 2025 we don't have good record. I do, but like it's not more important to me than getting kneecapping this fucking asshole in the White House. We have a mad king running our country into the ground, and you're worried about the fourth largest economy in the fucking world wasting money? Get a goddamn grip. They are rounding people up and they are putting them in detention centers. I fucking hate just how so opportunistic and just clout chasing and just negligent of other people's lives. I'm fucking tired. You don't care about taxes being wasted? No, I care about children being dragged out of school. I care about children being shot in schools. Those are the fucking things I care about. That's what matters to me, okay? I'm not that worried about this other shit. I'm paying attention to it, but it's not worth losing, like, all of this, do you know what I mean? All this, just fuck off. Ah! Okay, I gotta stop because it's like, but thank you for listening to me because I didn't have anyone to vent to. This is some punch extracts, tier 3. It actually looks pretty good. Do you understand what I'm saying? Duke of Danksy, you know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about fucking Harrison. Go look at his account. Go look at all of the fucking chodes commenting on it. I had to block him. Because they're all like, you're a freaking dumbass. Yeah, I'm really dumb. I really sound like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. That phone call was UC Berkeley because I went to UC Berkeley and I spent fucking years sitting in the stacks going through books and learning what a fucking source is. Learning what a valid source is. And it's not a fucking loser, Z-list comedian who's not even fucking funny, who just steals content from other content creators. His top content is stolen. Ugh. Which, whatever, who cares about stolen content format and ideas? You stole my content. Oh, no. Go sue someone over it. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on that guy. Fucking loser. Good luck. I told him, good luck getting laid now. You thought you were fucking toxic before. No one's fucking you now, boy. Duke of Danksy got reposted by Joe Rogan, so he doubled down and decided to make a bunch more of the same shit that's just dragging California. And I'm not saying that California is perfect and the Democratic Party is perfect and, you know, Nancy Pelosi isn't corrupt and Gavin Newsom didn't go out to eat at French Laundry in the heart of the fucking lockdown. I'm not saying all that. I know all about that. But I'm saying we are being dragged into a fucking forever war. We have a crazy fucking guy in the White House. We need to keep our eyes on the prize, which is the midterms, okay? The midterms. We need to flip seats. You need to look in your state, look at your local people. Hey, I got a really good guy in Jake Levine. If you're in Los Angeles, if you're in West Hollywood, Santa Monica, Venice, check out Jake Levine. Now, we're not flipping that seat. It's still a blue, he's going after a blue candidate, and this is for the primaries. You'd have to vote for him in June if you're in his district, Jake Levine. And he's going against another Democrat, but we have to clean up the Democratic Party. Right? So that's what it means when you say, let's go on a local level. How do we clean the party up on a local level? You need to look at your representatives and say, who's not doing the work? And this guy he's going up against, let me see who he's, we are going to do this, and I made dough, so don't worry. So Jake Levine is a lawyer and politician. He worked with Joe Biden. Listen, I like Sleepy Joe, we could sleep. He wasn't perfect. No one's fucking perfect. So he's running against, he's a big energy, like environmental guy, which like honestly, the environment's so fucked, but you know, we got to have people who have hope. So California, 32, it's Simi Valley, Chatsworth, Porter Ranch, Northridge, Reseda, Tarzana, Canoga Park, Winnetka, Woodland Hills, Topanga, Pacific Palisades, Malibu, Brentwood, Bel Air, Sherman Oaks, Studio City, and Encino. So he is going up against, who's their CA 32? Representative is this guy who got caught on a plane, Brad Sherman. He was caught on a plane looking at like porn. So he's just like an old fart. Sorry, not to be ageist, but he got to go. So if you're ever, yeah, see, do you see what I'm saying? Yes, haven't heard of him before. Why would you? It's like just bottom of the barrel bullshit. And he had the nerve to say to a friend of mine, like, who's this Vanessa girl? Where has she been? Like, I haven't. Sorry, fucker. I was co-hosting the first cannabis cooking show on cable TV while you were making your shitty bongs in China. Okay? Not that there's anything wrong with making things in China, but like, it's not like you're doing anything that innovative for the fucking cannabis industry. And I just couldn't. When I saw it, like, and then I went to he posted one, and I was like, cool, man. I commented, I was like, it's actually 25 billion. You should look into, and he gave me some bullshit, kind of brushed me off. Then I looked at his page, and another one of his videos came up, and I was like, is this guy fucking MAGA? And then I look at his page, and it's like a bunch of these California, everything California. It's like, oh, wow, hating on California. How fucking original. How fucking original you are. Anyway, fucking hate that guy. Hope he gets sent this and he's like, she's a bitch. That's what he'll say. She's a bitch. Just to know, when you guys say shit like that, we're like, yeah, you're exactly who we thought you were. Cunt. That was who was in the comments. I was like, you see what you're attracting? You see what you're attracting? I bet his analytics skewed from female, like having more women following him, to a bunch more men. So enjoy that. I know they love to give other men money. That's who those men give money to. No, you're not Trump. You're not Joe Rogan. How are you so based? I may be 40 this year. I just don't give a fuck. I don't want to be in politics. I want to help people get elected. I'll do that kind of shit. I don't want to do it though. I don't like people like talking to people one-on-one enough. I get anxiety. That's why we have a live stream, right? I'm all by myself here. You're here with me, but like digitally. I think it's better. I'm just going to keep speaking my mind. You guys make it all possible for me, just so you know, like with your membership to the Patreon and the super chats, because I definitely pissed people off. It got me in trouble during the election because, you know, all I did was post that I voted for Kamala Harris, and then all of these assholes came and started reporting my account and whatever, and, you know, so I just, appreciate you all for being here. You guys are going to be happy if you're members of my club. I have a lot of fun stuff. I know I always say that, but I actually do have fun things coming up. And then, you guys always get like behind the scenes and little sneak peeks of what my life is like a little bit. Kind of a weird life that I'm living. Have already ruined Austin. What people? Wait, he's one of those Rogan-like assholes who bitches about California. I hope he doesn't come here to Austin. Yeah, it's just like, I can smell when I'm like, oh, okay. So you weren't getting enough views from your weed shit because it wasn't original enough. And so you go and start talking shit about California, the state that you live in, and make a bunch of money in. Go move to Texas, man. Sorry, I know you don't want him to, but I just think it's like really lame. I think it's really lame. Really, really lame. Because can you imagine? I want you to think like California is kind of the one sanctuary. We're a major sanctuary state. We have major sanctuary cities. So if you're an immigrant in this state right now and you're trying to get your paperwork in order to get your, have your green card, whatever it is you're applying for, that gets jeopardized. And they will change, like those changes in someone like a governor will change how we work with the federal government. Now, in the short term, to some people, it's beneficial, right? So all of the rich people in the Palisades who've been pissed off that they haven't, which I feel badly for them, they should have gotten government federal aid after the fires. They'll be able to get that if we have some fucking right-wing nut job as governor. I'm sure he'll kiss Trump's ass and a lot of those issues that he has been using to try and choke Newsom and choke California and say, hey, you fucking bow down. Do you know what I mean? Bow down, I said, which is so funny and so hypocritical when you think about what Republicans are supposed to stand for, which is state rights, state rights, state rights, state rights. You fucking hypocritical pieces of shit. Whew. That's, I think, my problem with things. Hypocrisy is my biggest pet peeve. You want to be a fucking hypocrite? Ugh. Politics suck. Well, guess what? Politics it's everything. There's no, I'm not political. Why you gotta be political? Everything is political. Everything. Me being here, me cooking, me doing anything with cannabis, it's political. How's that Schedule 3 going, you freaking douchebags? Still waiting on it, right? It's all political. It's all political. And both parties, yeah, they both suck. But one sucks a lot more than the other. One is like, we want to protect those with the most power and those with the most money, which is power. Bonbon is great, Petra. Thank you. Good detour. We are going to make this dough. So Bonbon is great. She is taking a nap because I think her opiate is kicking in that I gave her at 2. She gets that one every 9 hours, and then I give her every 12 hours. I give her other stuff, so at like 6 or something, which hopefully will be done by then. Okay, so we're gonna make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches from scratch. Yes, I know, it's crazy. But it's gonna be fun. Oh my gosh, I got some super chats. Hopefully I didn't scare anyone away. And if I did, I'm sorry. I'm intense, but that just like, I just hate it. I hate it. And I hate being told like you're making it up. I'm like, no, I'm not. Thank you for using your platform. Thank you, Tiffany. Putting you on the board. Thank you for that super chat. You're always so nice to me. I really appreciate it. I just, I can't be quiet. I can't be quiet. JJ, you're welcome. JJ says thank you as well. I just, to my detriment, but what can you do? And also, it's good for my mental health. I can't, if I had to just shut up and be like, you can't ever say anything because your sponsor is super not political, I'd be like, well, I don't want you to sponsor me. That's what I would be like. Oh, I probably need to update my Digi. 1 second. So Bonbon's doing well. It's just mainly like keeping her drugged up so she stays still, because she just wants to like run over. What'd you say, Duke? Doggy opiates for the win. I know. It's mainly keeping her still because she wants to jump on everything. She thinks she's totally fine, and I'm not. Scientist, hi, just wanted to say I really enjoyed your Vice talk, and you're so beautiful. Thank you so much. You incredible edibles. That was a really great show. Trust me, I tried to do more of it. I did. I just don't have unlimited funds to pay for that stuff. But one day, I know I should reach out to more sponsors to do that kind of stuff, but it just feels like so much work. I've got other things I got to do right now. Sorry, you guys. Okay, Digi, I'm putting you on. Don't do this. Okay, we're video. We're video. Okay, Digi? And we're gonna, yes. All right, Dig. You're being good. Oh, and then we got a decarb. Fuck. Well. I feel like we should use the oven. I have all this oil from the lab testing that I have from, I feel like I should use flour. I haven't used flour in so long. I'm going to go get some flour. So, oh, it's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. I have this flour. I should smoke it, but we're going to cook with it. I got these at Hall of Flowers. Oh, you're so cute, Bonbon. Yeah, you're a cute girl. She's so happy to be home. What makes these Digi is this thing here that my phone is on. It's really annoying, to be honest with you. Okay, come on, Digi. There we go. No, I think I need it down here. Oh boy, we're just... we got to do this. Let's do a whole container of them. We'll do, I think it's an eighth, right? Or is it a little? Yeah, no, it's just an eighth. So, oh my God, it actually is really beautiful. I kind of feel badly cooking with it. Ooh. This is the blue cookies from Cam. Sorry, sometimes I feel like I get it. What makes all these grifters so much more pathetic to me is that in 2 years' time, they'll claim they never supported this. He's already backpedaling. He's in the comments like, ooh, I was joking about... He's just a douchebag. He's a douchebag. Cite your sources, you know, if you're so confident in what you're saying, why wouldn't you list a single source? Because he's a lazy douche. Probably got him from Reddit. This is the Bubba Kush. Oh, wait, no, this is the Bubba's Girl. I think we're going to go with the blue cookies. That one smells more kind of jelly to me. And we're going to infuse butter because I feel like we haven't done that in a long time. Let's look at our overhead. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. It's a little slow. We can push this out of frame. And okay, so we got some parchment paper because people are always like, what is that? I'm like, it's parchment paper, babes. It's not wax paper. It's just some parchment. And I don't grind. I just break it up into pieces. Works just fine. But if you want to grind, of course you can. You will just lose some of it in your grinder, right? By some of it, I mean the trichomes. We're not going to nuke this. It's going to be okay. Okay, we'll get our mise en place while it's decarving. Okay, is this the bigger one or my little one? This one I think is the bigger one. Well, I don't know what I did with the little one. Let me see if I don't like this bigger one as much as I like my little one. 1 second. Oh, what did I do with you, little baggie? Where did you go, my little baggie? My little bag for decarbing. You silly goose, what did you do with your bag? I was like trying to probably show. 1 secondo. So I'm having these made. Yes, I am. What did I do with it, though? Oh, well. Oh, there it is. Ha 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 ha. So this is the smaller. I like the smaller version. Easier to roll. That's the main thing. I'm adjusting this so the bottom. Anyway. There we go. That's a good seal on it. Okay, and then we're going to put this in the oven because that's what we're going to do. Not at that temperature. So we're going to just go to reheat. I might turn it 245 And this has the convection, it has the fan on, and that speeds up the process quite a bit. So I'm kind of hungry. Okay. It's decarb. Oh, it's already on. So it's already on at temp. My oven's already dirty. Don't judge me. Please don't judge me. Okay. All right, so that's that. What's a little snack I can have? I might need a pickle, you guys, and then I might make some popcorn. But let me... Oh, wait, I wanted this one to charge my phone. This one to charge the Digi. Where's my pickles? I'm not sponsored by this pickle company, despite like my obsession. It's just one of my foods that I'm like, yes. You know what I mean? Sometimes I need a pickle. You're in Minnesota? Hi, Reno. Oh, you're in Minnesota. Cool. I'm going to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We're decarbing some flour. I'm eating a pickle. We're in a pickle right now. So if you're following the news, good pickle. B-ball's the game. It's parchment paper, not wax. I didn't know there was a right way to eat a pickle. That was fab. Okay. And then I was thinking, here's what I was thinking. I kind of want to try popcorn and then putting a little bit of hash in the popcorn and some sugar. But I think I'm not even going to decarb the hash. Where the fuck did my hash go? Oh yeah, I also have this toasted toffee hash. I keep forgetting. You guys, my fridge. Where the fuck did my hash go? Huh, did I get... I hope I didn't put it in here. Guys. Huh. Very interesting. Oh, there it is. It was hiding. Okay, so here's what I was thinking, right? We take a little bit of hash. We're going to put wheat in all of it. We're going to put it in the jam. We're going to put it in the peanut butter, and we're going to put it in the let's decarb some hash while we're at it. In the that pickle was good, but now I'm burping like pickle, garlicky pickle burps. we'll put it in everything. Why not, right? Go big or go home, right? That's how I feel about the situation. Is that recording? Yes. Okay, let's do some hash here. How much? Oh, wait, I gotta show you guys. So I got this hash from Wendy from Space Gems to have some fun with. This is how I like to decarb. You can decarb all sorts of ways. Heat, apply heat. Okay, that's a lot of fucking hash. But whatever. We're saving the rest. Don't be greedy, everybody. I'll ask her to bring me some more down. We're going to do a cooking class, it looks like, if I can get my shit together. Oh no, that was my decarb bag. I guess I'll use my other one. But it's so much bigger. Okay, so we'll decarb this too. Oh shit, that bag is blowing up in the oven. I'll use my bigger bag, it's okay. Just gotta get that seal. This is just to protect it a little bit. Okay, decarbed. Oop, I see this. I didn't like the bigger one because it was harder to seal closed. So it was like, we're not doing that one. I wonder if I could just see, yeah, put like a straw in it. Okay, so we'll pop this in the oven too. Why not? Hash is, yeah, they're just made in different ways. Okay, so keef, look at that. CO2. That's why I like the decarb bags. Because then you can see the CO2. Put them both in there. So the flour decarb bag is all puffed up from that. Actually, I need to look up my ratios for this, for this recipe. This is Sally's baking, oh wait, I don't want to print it. Go back. Her sandwich bread recipe, okay? So it's a cup of water and a quarter cup of milk. So what I did, and I got to get this bread in the oven because I've already got one done. It's probably overproofed at this point. But what I'm going to do is just show you guys. So we're going to heat up this milk. So quarter cup of milk, cup of water. We need our yeast. And we need, what else? It's how much yeast? 4 tablespoons unsalted butter, which is here, and it's already softened, but we need to infuse that. 1.5 teaspoons of salt. Okay. Keep going, Vanessa. You can do it. And how much of everything else? Keef is not the pollen. No, that's wrong. The pollen would be from the male plant. And I don't even know if is it called pollen. I'm sorry, I just want to check on that. But no, the keef is made through mechanical, like your keef grinder. So you're mechanically removing the trichomes. Okay? So that's what keef is. When it's done mechanically, dry sift. those kind of things. Hash is usually bubble hash, cold water hash. You also have finger hash. So there's different ways to make hash, but I don't know why that kind of hash is different than keef, but no, it's the same thing in that it's trichomes, just a different way to get there. Okay, so let's heat up our milk because we want it to be like warm. And we need a cup of water, and that we'll just like heat up the milk, and then we'll pour that in our water and it'll be warm. So our shit's almost decobbed. We also need the yeast. So it's 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I just want to see how much. 2 1/4 of yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar, two tablespoons of sugar, and then we did that 3 1/3 cup. It's at 420 grams of bread flour. So we're gonna do that. Weigh that out. Where's my bowls again? Oh. Okay. Bread flour, which is 3 1/3 cup according to this recipe. Finger hash is like when you're, when you're trimming, or you're like even just kind of going through the cannabis fields, you can kind of run your hands and it'll stick. Resin is sticky, so it'll stick to your hands as you're trimming or you're working or touching the plant. And then you can go like this and roll it. It's kind of gross, right? When you think about it, because like what's on your fingers. But you know, when you're trimming a lot, you're trimming pounds and pounds of flour, you're gonna be, your hands get covered in resin. So you start making these like snakes, little finger hash. So that's what it is. Okay. So we got flour, we've got that, we're gonna do our butter, we've got our milk heating up, and we can put it in our KitchenAid with the dough hook, but first we're gonna whisk. I feel like I really like my hair, how it looks, but it's not very tight, so I feel like it's gonna fall out. It's like hanging on by a thread. Okay, I know that looks a little slightly more disheveled, but whatever. Feels a little tighter. Okay, so then let's get our dough hook ready. First, we're gonna whisk this with, so our milk is really hot, and basically we want it lukewarm, right? But I'm just trying to like, you know, just having a little fun and just gonna heat the milk up hotter than needed, and then we can, let's see. And then let's get your shot, you guys. And it's okay, we can add the infused, we might take that hash too and use the butter for something else because we need to get this bread done, and I want to show you how to make the dough and then in the oven. So it's calling for butter, so you can use can of butter. Sally's baking. You guys can see fine. Make sure you're in focus. And basically you take your cup of water. Don't boil over your milk because you forgot. let's record. Okay, KitchenAid, sponsor me. And I don't want to be focusing on KitchenAid. There we go. Okay. So pour your water, milk. It's supposed to be a 1/4 cup. It was a little more, but oh well. Okay. So it's warm right now, but the water, yeah, I cooled it down just to the right temp. Sugar. Yeast. And then Sally says let it just kind of chill for a sec. We could throw hash in here now too if we wanted. But there's butter in the recipe, so no need to do it that way. So we're going to let that kind of chill out for a second. And then we have 1/4 stick of butter we're going to put in that. I think I turned that off, or did I just turn it back on again because I forgot I already turned it off? No. And then, was it on video? Yes. And then, I'm always paranoid, like, am I actually getting the shot? So this was like crazy high percentage. It's at 36%. I guess we can say 30, but I'm always skeptical. So when I see it that high, but it's a very good brand. Nice KitchenAid. Thank you. It's a workhorse for sure. It's a workhorse for me. So that's in there. That's in there. We've got our bread flour. We've got our salt. We're waiting on those to put those in until this kind of took all your vent energy away. Not necessarily good. What is a dab? A dab is, this is rosin. No, it's good. I needed to move on. Okay, my friends, because I can't get so consumed with like that kind of shit. So I want to actually kind of jump ahead, you guys, because I'm nervous that this is overproofing our bread that I did earlier, and I don't want to fuck up this here bake. So what temp? Knead the dough, blah, blah, blah. First rise, shape the dough, 9-in-by-5 loaf pan, punch it down, rectangle, blah, 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 cover, because it needs another hour. So let's do that right now. And then I've got to record it. It's so much back and forth with the recording. And then I need that still. I'll put you guys back here. Sorry. I'm going to just record because we might as well. And maybe I'll go down lower. We have this dough that I made. Oh, shit. Yeah, definitely rose. Whoa. Okay, I need to get my loaf pan because I don't even think we should let it do that much longer. I'm like, where the fuck is my loaf pan? Oh no, Vanessa, why didn't you think about this? I know I have a loaf pan, but where the fuck did I put it? Oh, it's somewhere funny. Is it here? And it's got all this shit in it? No, that's that pan. Oh, here it is. Is it 9-by-5? This is way too small. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna use something else. It's not a loaf pan, but honestly, I feel like this is gonna work just fine. Just gotta clean it out. It's what I did the lasagna in, because my loaf pan, no way it's gonna fit this amount of dough. This is gonna be a massive fucking loaf of bread. It's okay. Let's butter this. I think that's what she wants me to do. I didn't read it. Oh shit. Ah! We're gonna go a little bit longer. and turn off the fan. Sorry, I got to read Sally's thing. Does she want me to grease it? Grease. Yes, she does. We're greasing it, you guys. Sally said grease your pan. I can't believe this dough. Anyway, so grease your pan. I know this is a crazy amount of dough, but or a big pan, but it's a lot of dough. So we're just going to have to, I hope it'll fucking fit in my oven. I think it did. It had to have. I think it did, right? Yeah, it did. I put it in there before. Okay. Oh boy, you guys, this is going to be fun. I think I just made too much bread. Or more so, I didn't have the right pan. So it's okay. We got our pan ready. And we're still, we didn't get me greasing the pan because I turned my video off. So we're going to pretend like I didn't do it already and greased. I hope it got that. Looks like it's facing the other direction. Okay, so we greased our pan, and then I need to take a little bit of flour and kind of put it down here because we gotta fold this in a way, right? Okay, and that's good because I need this bowl. So we're gonna kind of make it like a rectangle like this. And then I'm gonna go like this. Now it doesn't look that big. Now that looks huge. Is this big enough? Yes. Well, fuck it, you guys. I'm sorry, I got overzealous because I was like, it was so puffed up. It scared. I was like, that's a lot of fucking dough. But it did say 9 by 5. This doesn't look like a 9 by 5. This looks like, well, maybe that is 5 inches. Let's not be too generous. Okay, then we got to butter this one. So it's still proofing right here, right? It's proofing on the bench. And we got to let it rise. Not that it really needs it. A second time. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't put it in that massive one. Am I baked? Who's baked? Anyway, let's let this, hopefully, kind of want it, spread it out. Let's do this one more time. Fucking with my dough too much, but I don't want it to, there. Listen. It's going to be fine. We're going to let it rise. Let it rise. When you're feeling down, body, what you do, bada bow. Because, oops. Let me plug this back in so I can switch the cameras. Did it not work now? There we go. I can't believe that I have to clean that dish now. And I need to put that wet towel over this bread so it proofs nicely. But hopefully it doesn't touch it. I should read her instructions for the second proof. All right, everybody. Okay. Roll with it. Oh, boy. Oh shit, we got to keep going with our dough. Oh my goodness. All right, I'll get to that later. Let's pull our dough back into the action because our yeast is going fucking crazy. And we got to get our hash in here too. Don't you worry. So put your dough hook on. Raise your digi camera thing up. Make sure it's on. Okay, we're recording. We're centered. We're in focus on the right thing. Okay. Let's put flour in here. Okay. Our salt. Quarter stick of butter. And we could infuse that with flour, but we're not. We're going to do flour for the jam. And here we're going to take some hash. Oh wait, I gotta record everything. Digi, don't get mad at me. Okay, so now we have this all happening. Our yeast is going crazy. We have our hash. Let's put some hash into our dough. See, it looks just like the microwave. Okay. Still recording. And pull this forward. How much hash to use? I gotta make sure this is focused, yeah. How much hash to use? Well, I didn't really measure, did I? I could measure now, but I think we're gonna wing it. Maybe I'll weigh it. It's probably the responsible thing to do. Most definitely is. Let's see. Let's put 1/2 gram of hash in, because then that's like 200, 250 milligrams. Let me show you guys. Ooh, that's what 1/2 gram of cold water looks like. It's going in. In case anyone's like, you're not really putting it in. And if you're worried about it not being homogenized, well, I guess we'll find out. Okay. It's going to go for a while. So let's infuse our butter in the meantime. Keep on doing this. I just cook at home. I don't cook for a living. I mean, this is my living. This is what I do. I gotta redo my hair. So we still have hash to play with. Let's throw this out. And then we should make some canna butter. Let me fix my hair again. It was so nice, and then it decided it didn't want to be nice anymore. And I used the camera as kind of a mirror, so bear with me. My dog is totally passed out. I love it. Those drugs. Poor baby. Frankies. Salud. There. This side here. 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 This is how I do my... I do it. I just keep redoing it until it's how I want it to be. So we just have to make the peanut butter now, which is in my cookbook, which I'm pretty sure is like an OOO, but we'll just put the hash in it and make the peanut butter, and then we'll use the can of butter for the jam. Do, 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 do. Almost there. I can do it. Can we fix this one? I don't want to have to do it again. Ooh, I made it worse. Sometimes a French twist really does me good. And right now it's doing me dirty. It's doing me dirty. This is just part of the show. You have to let me... I've been cooking since I was 3. So I wouldn't say I'm self-taught. I was taught by my grandma's. And then I staged in Rome. So a stage is a cooking internship where they don't pay you shit to wake up at buttfuck early in the morning. But it was a great experience. And I learned a lot from it. And... Ooh! The chocolate, okay, we gotta do. The chocolate stuff I taught myself, just from like reading books. And then also like pastry chefs along the way, like meeting pastry chefs, and they would teach me like, oh, here's how to temper chocolate, and without, even a marbling, just like their tricks. So just being friends with chefs and meeting chefs and writing about chefs and... Buttfuck early, man. Buttfuck early, it's what it is. You got my cookbook in Australia? It isn't available in Australia, it's true. I love it. Well, you need it down under. Have you been to the land down under? Do you like that song or do you hate it? Is it like annoying if someone just sings that to you? Hey, look at what we did. I feel like that's a success, and I should walk away from this and let it, before I fuck it up. I like it kind of to be, look at it, it looks all weird. Maybe we'll do a bun. Oh, it should be off. We'll do a messy bun on. I can't do a French twist today. We were going strong with it for a while, and then it didn't want to do. Eccles cakes. No, I don't know. What is that? So we'll just kind of do a twirl. And... stage. It's S-T-A-G-E-E. Or S-T-A-G-E. Yeah, I cooked in Rome. It was a short stage. It's not like I was there for years or anything, but you learn a lot. And obviously I cooked with my family when I was in Calabria. Made gnocchi with my grandma's sister in Pianecrati. It looked so much better before, but what can you do? I come from the land down under. Sorry, I get songs stuck in my head. It's okay, that song. Okay, my bad. That means no, it's not a good song. I don't know, man. Sometimes my hair just... But look at our dough. While we were fucking around with my hair, my dough is looking great. And I recorded that whole thing. Not that I needed to. So, whoa, 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 whoa. It's not ready, but we're going to just kind of come in here and scrape down the sides. Make sure it's all getting incorporated. All that butter is in there. You see, we didn't have to even. That's the wonderful thing about hash and concentrates is it the safest thing would be to dissolve it into butter and then to use that hash infused butter to mix in, but we're all good, babes. It's going to be okay. Just going to come in with this and try and get this hash off my knife. Bench scraper, bench scraper. This was a gift from my friend Frankie, who staged with me in Rome. I don't remember why. Oh, because he stayed at my house. It was nice of him. Okay, I gotta clean this bowl because we're almost there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I kind of wish I didn't have to clean it because it has butter on the bottom of it. So what I'm going to do is like kind of just get the flour off of it and then see if I can't kind of grease it up a little bit. Does that make sense? I can't believe it. I was going to sing the same song again, but I stopped myself. It just gets in my head. Gets in my head. La 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 do 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 do. I need some more butter. We do. Decarb bag can be put away. Big thing that I coated in butter for no reason can be put away. Haven't used it much, kind of scared. The KitchenAid mixer is one of my weaknesses. Well, no, don't nothing to be scared of. It just takes all the labor out of, having to do this. You can just use it. So we're greasing this pan too. That's going to have the dough in it. And then you let it rise. So we did this a little, out of order, but I had to get that on its second rise going already. Okay. And then we'll melt that down and turn it into can butter. And then that's it with this KitchenAid. Let's do one good. All right, baby. Do the locomotion. Come on and dance now. Come on, baby. Do the locomotion. My voice sounded like AI. Come on, man. Oh, I'm very human. I'm a human. It's human nature. Ooh. Did I say something true? Oops, I didn't know we couldn't talk about sex. Is that song? Is it human nature? It's only human. Only human. Don't be that bitch. Don't make that bitch on me. I think I'm getting the song really bad. Sorry, Madonna. Express yourself. Don't suppress yourself. Express yourself. Don't suppress yourself. Oops. Digi. Express yourself. Don't suppress yourself. Express yourself. Don't suppress yourself. Hello, bitch. You better fucking... I don't want active track. I want you to fucking switch like that. And my camera is fucking dying. It's human nature. Oh my God, my arms are sore and this machine is heavy. You son of a bitch. Oh my God, that was so heavy. It's human nature, and I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. Okay, so we're going to take our dough, Kokomo's. Point our camera down, you son of a bitch. Go down. Why won't it go down for me? It's very annoying. No, no. You silly goose, you Digi. Oh, Digi. Stop twirling. Stop your twirling. I'm going to have to turn it off. Because it's twirling in circles. And I don't want it to twirl in circles anymore. Okay, Digi. Oh my God, this fucking thing. All right. Can you just behave? Be a good Digi. There we go. I just want you to point down. That's all. Digi. Don't get mad. Boy, you guys. Record. You guys in focus? You're in focus. All right. So we're going to take our dough that has hash in it, right? Remember that. And we're going to plop it in here. Push it up towards the edge. Okay. Oh, it did not come out as one unit. It needed to be mixed a little longer, but that's okay. Okay. So what we can do to kind of compensate right now, just give it a couple of folds to bring it together. I'm going to wet my hands a little bit. Okay? And just see how that kind of brought it? Can let it fall together a little bit more, made it look a little more smooth. And we're just going to leave it there, cover it hard because my other dough is getting covered right now too, but we'll check in on this anyway. Oh boy. We got to do that popcorn. I need a little snack. So I'm just going to take a wet towel, like I did with the bread, and cover it, okay? And put it somewhere kind of warm so it'll rise. You could put it, I don't generally like the proofer unless my thing is really, my house is cold at that time, but for the most part, I'm just like, I live in LA. Sorry, I'm going to switch this over. My cord keeps on coming unplugged, and I don't know how to fix that. Okay. Behave, Digi. Story of my life. Hi, Natalie. We're all having a hard day. I feel. And Digi needs to get on board with get on the same page. All right, we got to do, oh boy. Of course it's late. I got to wash a few of these dishes because my sink is too full. We got to make strawberry jam, and we have to make peanut butter, which those won't take as long as the bread whole bit. I love that I was like, I'll do something kind of easy-ish, but then not really. And I want some popcorn, possibly some ramen, but maybe I'll eat that after. Because I have all those ramens from when I did the pretzels. I thought that one would do better. I get someone's instinct of like, oh, this content did well, I'm going to lean into this, but like the right-wing grift is not it. You know, it's just not it. I mean, it is if you're into that shit and you're willing to like, I don't know, man. I don't want to be friends with you. I don't want anything to fucking do with you. Not that I was his friend. But like, I would say hi to him at events. Not anymore. I'm going to be like, you don't fucking know me. I don't fucking know you. Losers. Yeah. I can be based because I don't have, like, who's he going to call? Going to call my publisher? Going to call my publisher and tell Simon & Schuster that the cannabis cookbook lady is being mean? Nah, you're not. And if you do, they'd be like, cool, we already know. Trust me, my editor knows my politics and what I stand for, and it's part of why he likes me, I think. I mean, obviously, like, for sales, it's not helpful. It's better to be, like, just kind of this, I'm going to be so diplomatic and just not get involved. And I'm like, cool, that's not me. I used to, and not that it used to be me, I just didn't know. Like, when I was on Bong Appetit, I knew Trump was bad. I knew it was bad. But I wasn't as involved and interested in... No, I was. Even at Berkeley, I was. You know? Like, basically, when I became... When I individuated, I was like, oh, yeah, this is all fucked up. Like, Obama, it was, like, exciting. I was like, yeah, let's, you know, this is awesome. It's historic. He's cool. Let's progressive. Fuck this bullshit after Bush and whatnot. And then it just really brought out the racists, man. Really brought him out. Really bad. And it's like, sometimes you're kind of like, oh, maybe this is what the country has to go through to kind of get this, to make it clear, like this underbelly is here of people who feel this way. And not that I know a lot of people knew that, but it just, I don't fucking know. All this common sense stuff that when you actually get into it with people, they can't defend any of their beliefs. You get into 2A stuff, and it's like, cool. Anyway. If you don't stand for something, you stand for nothing. Ain't that right? I need a protein bar. These are like chocolate bars, let's be real, but... I don't need it. because the machine did. That's what the machine was doing. That's what the dough hook does for you. You don't have to knead it. Oh, God. I'm so hungry. Let me read your comments for a second. We did one portion of it. Michelle says, I have never in my lifetime experienced a president that acted this way. It's so disgusting. It's pretty crazy. The Iran stuff is really crazy. Very. For why? Weapons of mass destruction. We've heard it before. So second rise, cover loaf with aluminum foil. What? Clean kitchen tower. Ladder rise until it's about 1 inch above the top of the loaf pan. It's getting there. It's not an inch. What are we preheating the oven to? Preheat the oven. So it said adjust the rack to the lower position of the oven. Okay. Preheat the oven to 350. Okay. Bake for 30 to 36 minutes. All right, we got to get started on everything else. So let's just wait, though. Yeah, I love lasagna, especially the next day. My voice sounded AI. That's creepy. Oops, I accidentally opened my Path app. What do you know? Time to take a little booparoonie. Oh, also, I got another super chat. So it is time. I think I'm just like sensitive to Andrea. Thank you. Donation. Thank you so much. I hope you're writing that off, and that's why you're putting donation. Andrea. Grazie mille. I mean, honestly, this is educational research. What is your schedule? This is my first time tuning in. Oh, I go live every Wednesday pretty much around 2:20 usually, but today was postponed a little bit because I had a little unexpected knock on the door. But that's okay. But yeah, I've been going live for like 6 years now. How's this for a boop? What do you guys think? Oh wait, I got a bonbon here. I always get a bonbon here in my chamber. It's a big one. Boop. Okay. Yeah, every Wednesday And then how did you find it? Where did you come from? Where are you coming from? Where'd you come from? How'd you hear about me? Where are you here from, my friend? Where are you coming into town from? Not me fussing with my hair again. I'm worse than my aunts. My aunts used to, did I tell you guys a story? Probably. But my aunts used to go to my sister and I and be like, does our hair, it just kind of makes me sad now, but does my hair look like your hair? Does it look like Natalie's hair? Does it look like Vanessa's hair? And it's like, no, sorry, Auntie, it doesn't, because we didn't dye our hair. And it was because my aunt went gray at like 17, which like happens sometimes. So she'd been dyeing her hair for a really long time. So it was something she was like insecure about. And as you know, as you get older, your neuroses kind of come out. You saw me on First Smoke of the Day? Cool. That was a really good show. He's an incredible interviewer. Really like lets you kind of jibber jabber and get your guard down. Smart. I was just shooting the shit. All right, that's fine. Perfecting recipes for 420. What? Oh, was it an article and you saw me in an article that's called that? That's cool. Saw a video last year. Cool. All right, let's go. Oh, we're supposed to take this boop and I didn't even do it. And we did, this is for you, Andrea. This boop's for you. This boop is for you. That was off key. Yeah, I definitely notice as I've gotten older, like the neuroses. Right, Michelle? Hi, Michelle. Missed you. She's here. She's back. She's back. We were talking about neuroses. And my aunt went gray at like 17, 18 years old. And so she always would like ask, because she colored her hair, like, does my hair look like your hair? And be, you know, it's like, yeah. Texas. Hello. Let's get a double boiler going. Oh my God. Okay, check back when she's settled. Don't worry, Petra. I'll be here. Okay. So then, how are the goats, by the way? We got to do a quick double boiler. A quick, double boiler. A quick double boiler. Double boiler. Don't let it touch your water, so that's perfect. And we're going to just do some can of butter. Because why the fuck aren't we going to do that, my friends? Left a good job in the city. Working for the man every night and day. I do love Tina. I love all of her songs. That's a good one, though. And I never lost one minute. Don't worry about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning. Fuck that guy. Brown, keep on burning. Rolling, rolling. That guy. Rolling, rolling. Okay, so we got our double boiler. I'm going to kind of move you guys. Oh, gotta be careful. Whoa! Whoa! Kind of like that a little bit. That's cool, right? We'll move my phone comme ça. That means like this in French. In French! Okay, so we're going to put some butter. First, we're going to light it because my stove doesn't. Oh, Digi. For real? Are you even for real right now, Digi? I can't even believe you. What if I was doing something important, Digi? I think it's because this gets all like fuckety with it. Why are you doing this? Motor protected. Press trigger. Yeah, I'm pressing it. You're triggering me. Trigger. Okay. Ah! Why is the motor being protected? Against what? Nothing's attacking you, babe. No, what is wrong with you? Okay. I gotta turn off Digi. I don't know. I gotta contact these people and be like, you guys need to figure this out. It's fucking up my live streams. As soon as I tap it, I wonder if it's like, okay, no trigger. Trigger. All right, but I need to plug my fucking phone in, bruh. Bruh. Oh, that's why, because it wants to. Okay, well, I gotta just record without it in. Sorry, you guys. Welcome to my life. Okay. Probably should have put it on a smaller burner, but that's okay. So double boiler, right? What are we going to put in here? This stick of butter. I want to use this. Boop. Get it melted. Not that I even need to record this, to be honest with you. So while it's not recording, keep it plugged in, right? And also, Shadowfax needs to be charged. Let's get a bev. It's beverage time. I feel my hair falling out. I swear to God, where is my pasta clip? I don't know where. Oh, I see it. I see my pasta clip. You are so right, Madam Dram. But I want that angle. I wonder if I lift it. No, because it's right here, right? So I can't lift it from here. I wonder if I have a smaller one of these. But okay, you guys, we got to fix my hair again. I'm sorry. We got the pasta clip. Pasta clip is out while we're waiting for the butter to melt. And then we're going to make our jam. We got to clean some strawberries. That's fine. I like to do that. Especially a little baked. All right, pasta clip is here. Clipping in there. Pin these down. Pasta clip, care of Miranda. So I'd have to ask her where she gets it, because I had so many where she got it. I just think she got it at like the airport or something. I have to ask her. Ooh, tight, taut. Okay, that's ugly. I don't know. Ugh, I wish I could just wear it down, but it's like I'm cooking. You know, it's gross to wear your hair down and be cooking. We're gonna leave it because I just can't fuss. This would go faster if I was using a metal bowl, but I want to let you guys like see, I want you guys to see the glass, see like what the butter looks like. And we don't want it to take that long. We could have done a brown butter, but we're not. What else are you streaming from? Twitch. I stream on Twitch. And then this is all made possible because of my Patreon, the Edibles Club. And that's what started this. It first was like purely just streaming for them. And then I opened it up to more people because we're nice. We're generous, aren't we? Club, aren't we? I'm going to use a rubber spatula. Could you use a wooden spoon? Yes. But I want you to think about porousness. Is that a word? I don't know. Porosity. How porous a tool is. Because then with something like wood, if you're cooking with cannabis, you would want to then say, this is my canna butter spoon, right? And put a little label on it that says, this is purely for canna butter, because you run the risk that when you go to cook something else with that spoon, even if you clean it, it might, it like soaks into the wood. I'd have to do lab testing on it to be sure. That's just me like instinctually being like, be careful, because I've just heard so many horror stories about people cross-contamination. So, ow. Okay, sorry, that dab really got me. That was loud. I was trying to cure it with Topo Chico, but I would just be careful with that. So I use rubber. I know people are really anti-plastic. It's rubber. So it's from the rubber tree. I think it's not silicone. Dioro. I have to look it up. And let's go to our peanut butter page, which I think was page, it's in the beginning. Page 79. Fucking dab. A quarter cup of peanut oil, 1 gram. Oh, I see. I'm saying I don't know why I said to do this just separately. Small whisk to vigorously stir the flour. I basically took the OOO. I should have done like peanut OOO oil. I don't know why I did it. Oh, you want to know why I did it separately? Because the dose. Because I think I increased the dose here, is what I'm pretty sure was my reasoning behind it. This was a very intense book. Let me just tell you, this book was intense to write for a lot of reasons. Hey, does RSO oil feel like psychedelics? I mean, depends on the amount and your tolerance. I'm going to be a first-time buyer of it, and I'm planning on taking more than a grain of rice. I'm not new to getting high. Can anyone answer this, please, and thank you? I mean, it just depends on your tolerance, and RSO is the resin. It's just the cannabis, how they make it, right? We're all going after the same thing. So on the plant, right? I talk about this in my book, actually. Let's use my book. Okay? So on the cannabis plant, specifically the female plant, okay? And it's pollinated, yeah, so it is pollen, by the male plant. So, Bonbon, get down. No, you can't. Did I pass it? Where is Maria Schollers? Oops, we gotta go back to that peanut butter too. Page 19 of the book, right? So this is the female, this is a cola of the female plant. The female plant grows the flowers, right? This fan leaf, This is your classic fan leaf. These are the bracts. And we have this is where the seeds develop, right? And then you have the flowers. It's the sexual organ of the female cannabis plant. And it gets really sticky because the way it's pollinated is through wind, air, you know? And that's why it's like if you're growing, bonbon down. If you're growing a female plant, let me give her. If you're growing a bunch of plants outdoors, sometimes you'll accidentally get pollinated by a neighbor because they're growing outdoor and they have a male plant and it spreads through the wind. It's very easy. So the plant is sticky because of trichomes. And they don't always look like that, but they kind of look like that, right? Those are the ones you want. And so those trichomes, they're glands. And they're on the surface of the flower. They're what looks like crystals, kind of white, depending. Not the hairs, but the trichomes. And that is really what we're after. When we're making edibles, when we're making concentrates, we're just using different methods. When we're smoking, we're using different methods to get there. Okay, so RSO was originally a topical Rick Simpson oil that was made with I don't know what it was. It was like rubbing alcohol, basically, to strip off those trichomes, to wash them off. It's a solvent. The resin on this plant is soluble in alcohol and fat. That's why we make canna butter. That's why we make, canna coconut oil, MCT oil, because it's fat soluble, and then you can also have tinctures, which are alcohol. The industry likes to use tincture interchangeably with with oil as well, oil infusion, but I feel like it's confusing to me, so I don't. Okay, let's dose this before it gets too dark and you guys can't see shit. I wish you could zoom in on the butter. I bet I can. Okay, there you go. So we're going to take, I'm sorry for clearing my throat. Honestly, it does happen a lot when I take dabs. I need to be recording. So we got to get rid of this. This. We're in focus. This is an important one, Digi. It's important. We're recording. So here's our flour, right? That we decarbed it. And then here you really just want to, it's not about getting inside of the actual plant cell. I could have broken this up a little more, but you can even whisk it a little bit if you want. I didn't break up this very much because it just was so sticky. You just want to wash it with the butter and then agitate. Right? You're like, you tell me, bitch. Yes, right. And what is that going to do? It's going to take off that resin, take off those trichomes. Now, how long do you want to do this for? That's in my cookbook. It's not the longer you do it, the more potent it gets indefinitely. Eventually, you've gotten it off everything you can get off from the plant. Does that make sense? Just like if I keep scrubbing, eventually, you can't, the juice, that's all the juice there is to squeeze. And that's what my cookbook was really trying to get to, and it, did get to the bottom of and help demystify for people is you don't have to spend 3 days making canna butter. You can do it actually quite quickly. You'd be surprised how much potency is already in here. It likes fat. It makes sense, right? It likes fat. Watch how hard it is for me. This is the same resin, right? if I take this and I take some of this warm butter, right? Like, let's do this anyway. Well, we're going to do this with the peanut oil, right? We're going to take some peanut oil and we're going to heat it up. And then we're going to put it into our peanut butter. So we need a 1/4 cup of peanut oil, and we're going to put that into the peanuts. I know you know what, lady? I know you're absolutely starving. How dare I, right, Bonbon? I like to fry in peanut oil, so I have a bunch of peanut oil. So I'm going to turn this down because it doesn't need to be blasting. We're going to pause this for a second. And oop, not zoom in, zoom out, zoom out. And then come down here. Amazing. Yes. There's also a compound butter in my book if you want to do like roasted garlic with your butter, definitely. Like you know, you can be so creative with edibles. It doesn't need to be limited to just, you know, can of butter, whatever. I'm going to clean up this pot. I love this little baby pot. I need to get another one of it. It's just so useful for heating up small amounts of oil. Eventually it does leave my throat, but I feel like the resin is like sticking to my throat. Does that make sense? The rosin. I know it's rosin, but essentially it's resin. So what is rosin and what is resin? Resin's kind of like the general term for the oil. Those trichomes, they secrete an oil. The oil is what gets us high. Those glands, think about your glands on your skin, right? Your glands on your skin secrete an oil. On the cannabis plant, those oils are to protect the plant. They're there to be stinky and sticky, and you know, I'm assuming they trap bugs. I mean, honestly, I feel like they don't do a very good job at all of that shit. But that's okay. We can't get mad at them. We just have to let them. Okay, so a little bit of peanut oil. Okay, and like I'm just gonna heat this up. We still have our can of Baba, it's not dinner time for you. And I have to give you all of your pills. I gave you a treat. You can't do that, or I'm going to put your little vest on because you're going to hurt your knee. Yeah, you are. That's right. Okay, so you can see like these bigger nugs. You're like, oh, you didn't grind it. It's really like one, though, if you want to break them up, you can. But again, we're not trying to get, those trichomes are on, they're not inside the actual cell walls of the flower. They're on top of it, right? Like they're on the surface. They're in the crevices of this plant, but they're not inside of it. So it's like kind of like, I don't want to get all that chlorophyll. I also don't want to grind it and then lose potency to the grinder. So it's just like thinking about, does it matter that much? No. But it's just a thought. So we have this hash, right? So if you take this, okay, we're making the butter for the jam. And I'm going to put some toast on the toast. But if you take this hash, right, I don't want to take it all because I do want to use some. Mama, you're going to have to chill because it's not dinner time and I have to give you all your pills at the same time and you got to take them with food and it's a whole fucking thing. We're tearing this. How many grams is this? That's not even half a gram, so maybe we will use all of this. Okay. And then I'm going to show you how easy it is to get it off using a warm fat. Okay, so I want you to think about this on the plant surface and how like just stirring it in this butter, really agitation. And this is what hash makers do. They just do it with ice water. Cook for me. No, you can cook for yourself, but I'm cooking for you guys right now. Might be new here. Might be new here. Okay, so we're going to take this peanut oil, right? And just pour it over that. Look, it's already melting. You can't see that close, but I'm going to pour it over the knife too, just to get it off of the knife. I'm not even stirring or agitating. It's all just coming right off. Okay, why? Because it's fat soluble. All right, and that's that is in and of itself worth the price of my cookbook. Okay? It's worth people trying to steal it from me and teach it themselves. Do you want to go outside a little bit? You can. Oh, but I put the gate there. No, you can't. I have to put the gate in front of the couch so she doesn't try and jump on the couch. She can't jump right now. You guys want to say hi to Bonbon? Okay, come here. Let me turn this off real quick. All right, everybody. Don't panic, okay? She's doing really well. She's okay. Okay. Don't. So she just kind of, her leg is okay. Her knee is okay. She doesn't look happy. I'm going to put you down. I'm sorry, honey. Okay, sweet girl. Yeah, let me give you a treat. She got knee surgery. Yes, you did, didn't you? Yes, you did. Huh? You like that? She got knee surgery because her knee slipped inwards, okay? And it, like, whenever she would run and stuff, it would just pop out. So I was doing, like, PT and stuff with her, but honestly, it's like you kind of realize, yeah, this not going to work. It's, you know, it's biological. It's part of her. Anyway, so let's record. Go back here. I can't let you outside, but I'm going to... Okay, so I just stirred, and it needs a little bit more whisking, but you can see it just dissolves right into the peanut oil. Any fat really loves it. So we're going to take this, we're going to take some peanuts, we're going to grind them up with some salt, and this is going to be our peanut butter. I think I'm going to do it in my small, I don't want to get my KitchenAid out, and I think the Breville will do it for me. Can you do it for me, baby? Ajá, ajá. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6. Or whatever that song was. Stupid song. Maybe I'll just like, I don't want to let her outside. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm not doing it. So 3 cups. We're not going to do that many cups. Oh, and this has a little honey in it. Yum. And a little bit of salt. So we won't use all of this peanut oil. It's like, what else am I going to use it for, though? Well, we'll see if we need it to make this peanut butter. I would use a KitchenAid. I'm just being lazy because I don't want to get another big machine out. But we'll see if it'll work. If not, I'll have to get it out. But I'd rather like risk. We're taking a calculated risk here, okay? That I don't have to, that the Breville will do me a solid. Come on, Breville. You can do it. I really believe in you. Okay? The Breville is really talented. And all the while, our butter is going, and guess what? Just give it a stir. Give it a stir every once in a while. Try to remember not to cook your spatula. And I got to take this out. And oops. And we're going to start recording here. I'm so sorry, honey bunny, but it's just not, I can't watch you out there and your knee is too dicey. So we're going to put, this has, Does it have cups? It has fluid ounces, 10 ounces. I'm just going to put like, listen, we're going to eyeball it and it's going to be okay. I think that's plenty to not overwork the machine. And then I say that we're going to pour like a good, depending how you like your peanut butter, right? I like my peanut butter sweeter. You don't have to put honey, but let's put some honey. I hope this machine works. Wouldn't that suck? Get some honey on your throat. And then salt. Duh. You could always use agave. Then it's vegan. Some salt. Can always up that too. Oh. Put your oil. I'm going to put that much of it. It's not really necessary, but we're infusing. You have to trust the process. Oh shit, we gotta get our bread in the oven too. Come on, Breville. Yeah, there we go. Okay, the bottom's really getting it. I'm just gonna put it all in. Fuck it. Fuck it. Okay, that's all of our hash in there. Let's try it again. And then got to help it because the grinder is really at the bottom. Pretty strong motor. So just kind of, right now it's super crunchy peanut butter. Come on, Breville. You can do it. If it starts smoking, maybe I need to start smoking. Yes, it's getting creamy. We need creamy peanut butter. Okay, so we gotta, okay, stop every once in a while, kind of pop it down. Come on, Brev. I love this thing. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. It is in my Amazon storefront. I swear. I do love it. It's a good machine. I bought it at Sur La Table. It's probable, but I bought it there. Come on. It'll suck the top into the bottom, right? Creating a cyclone once it gets nice and creamy. You son of a bitch, let's go. It's almost there though. Stir your butter. And we're going to strain that pretty soon. We'll just put a little bit in our jam. And then I can always like, yes, baby. Yes, peanut butter. You know what to do. You little peanut butter. My peanut butter. Come on, baby. I don't want a chunky peanut butter. I want a thick peanut butter. Yay! Yay! Kitanai Hare. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. Thank you so much. Zaza sandwiches, baby. See, babes, just trust the process. It'll turn into peanut butter, even with your Breville. Breville did the job here. Oh, shit, I should have tasted it. Well, we can always... Oh, shit. Well, whatever, Brevs. You're going to have some peanut butter up in your shit. It's okay. I want to see if it's sweet enough and salty enough. I think it's got enough salt, but I kind of want some more honey. Of course I do. And also just to kind of like loosen it up. Yum, 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 yum. Yum. Brev, I love you. Let's go, baby. I'm right here. Okay, let's get on to this frickin' jam. I can mix it in by hand. It's enough of that noise. It's giving me anxiety. All right, you guys, thank you so much for your patience. The Breville, she did a good job. She did a good job. We're proud of her. We're going to put our peanut butter, mix it up, and put it into like a Heath bowl because I feel like it's fancy. And we made it from scratch, my friends. My book teaches you everything. And if you can always add, I don't know what my ratio was for oil on this, but yum. You can adjust your peanut butter to be however you like. You like it chunky? Make a chunky peanut butter. Okay. Wow, I probably got too small of a bowl. But this is, I feel like it's not quite creamy enough. Well, it's thick. Maybe I should add some more peanut oil to it. Let's get it a little creamier. Oh, shit. Sorry, you guys. I just was like, we're done here. And I'm like, no, we're not. It's too thick. We need it a little thinner. Get back in there. See, it shouldn't plop like that. Put a little bit more peanut oil. It probably depends on your peanuts too, how oily are the nuts you have? How oily are your nuts? We don't know. I really want this to get spread throughout because it's oil. It's hard to do it by hand. I just take a look at it. Yeah, see, it didn't get mixed in down there. Let's see. Whoa. Yup, chunky is where, see? Oh, are you guys kidding? There, that looks a little better. It's not quite as it's homemade. So just, it's not fake. You can put more oil in if you want it. But I think we're going to have to leave it there, I think. Or should we really go a lot of oil? I These peanuts feel dry. I mean, they were just like planters. So maybe add, we're really going for it with this peanut butter. It's definitely mixing more now. My machine's getting hot though. Okay, machine's getting hot. That's creamier though. That's creamier. Because like you gotta be able to spread it on a sandwich. It can't be like, you know, thick chunk, like. So add more, it's depending on your peanuts, but add more oil to the peanut butter recipe. If you want it to be like looser and creamier. Okay? We got to stop here because this party is yum. Okay, now it tastes really fucking good because it got really creamy. Ooh, it's dangerous because it's got weed in it. Oh boy, that made a lot of peanut butter too. Okay, I need a bigger bowl. So that's our peanut butter. Maybe I should put it in a jar. Always smell your jars. So I'm gonna need that again. Actually, is this recording? Yes. We're gonna put this in an old honey jar and just make sure you label, hey, pot peanut butter. Hope it'll fit in here. I made a little too much. I made a little bit too much peanut butter, but we'll put this, and we'll put a little label on it that says, where's my pens? Oh, Bonbon, it's not dinner time, and we haven't even made our jam yet. Pot. Oh, well, we'll put a label on it later. Famous last words. Pot. Ooh, it's good. Okay. So we have our peanut butter. We need to hull some strawberries. So give me a second to do that real quick and get my copper pot out. Oh, you know what we got to do is strain that. So let's get our copper pot here. Let's strain our can of butter because we don't need that anymore. Oh, fuck, we got to bake our bread. You guys, this bread, it's huge. Okay, let's preheat the oven. The oven preheats really quickly. I kind of think it's weird that bake is all the way at the bottom. Okay, so we're preheating the oven. And then I will undo. Let me show you this bread. Oh no. It's a little more than an inch. But that's okay. It is what it is. It's going in. So here, that's what it looks like. And then we're going to put that in the oven as soon as it's preheated. Oh, and we should check on our other loaf too, because I probably can bake this one right after. We're done. Let's get these strawberries washed. Mama, you got 20 minutes before I'm giving you this food because I don't want... We're not going to make that as much strawberry jam, I think is what we're going to do. And I'll just pick out the ripest strawberries that are like, you got to use them right now. You do want to keep some of the kind of yellowy ones because, or underripe, because they'll have more pectin. than just the overripe ones. And strawberries generally don't have a ton of pectin in them, so they're kind of the worst for that. These all look nice and ripe. These aren't anything fancy like Harry's berries or anything, but they are. I love strawberries. We'll do that many. And then we'll do my recipe, which is basically just a third of this weight of strawberries in sugar. I'm just rinsing strawberries, and then I gotta pull that butter too. Let me put this right here. Okay. And then, so let me put this weighting over here. Don't fall. Is it recording? No. No, it is. Okay, so I want to just pour off this butter. Let's make sure it's in focus, because that would piss me the fuck off if it wasn't. We're almost there. I have a way of pulling things together at the last minute. So we want to just strain this butter. If you want to use cheesecloth, you can. I'm not going to. It's not that important to me. This butter got a little browned, but that's okay. It's good. Good infusion. Good infusion. Wipe off that bottom. You can get water in your butter. It's not a big deal. And then okay. Ow, this bowl is very hot. We're not going to touch it. And then we're going to go put our bread in so it starts baking. And then I'm going to start making this jam. I don't want it to cook for that long. We'll blast it. Okay. Get your can of butter. And we'll put that in our jam. Okay. I got to put this into the oven, our bread. So we're going to move this here. And oh my God, the digi. It's so dramatic. But where did oh God, I fucking hate this thing. I love it and I hate it. I like the freedom it gives me, but I hate, like which direction? Okay. Bonbon, not right now, kid. Not the time. No. 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 I'm going to put your vest on. Hey, stop it. No. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Digi, can you just bear with me? We're almost done. Okay, honey? No? You don't want to? Video. I fucking hate you, man. Why? Sorry, you guys. I don't have the money for a fucking camera person. I only have the money for this stupid tech that has a mind of its own. Don't. Digi? Oh my God. It's like you hit record and it moves. It moves as soon as I hit record. It gets all fucking weird. Too bad, Dig. Oh my God, is it gonna hit the top? It might. Okay, I gotta figure out my dog because she's being way too annoying and she's gonna hurt herself. Which like I don't have a little. She's supposed to be knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? I gotta give her this. Not the gabapentin, the trazodone, and the Cefaxin to Did she take this already? She took all of these. So Cefaxin, she's done. And this is, Digi, I have to figure you out. Did this not? I'm going to turn it down, turn it off. Right? And then I'm going to turn it back on. Because I think it needed like a little reboot. It kind of flipped out on me. Okay. No, she doesn't want weed butter. You shouldn't give your dogs weed butter. So she's got just this, which is for sedation. But I'm supposed to give it with food. Yeah, I got your pills right here. She's walking away because she knows she doesn't want these. 15 more minutes, and then you got to take them. Digi, why are you at an angle like that? I have to calibrate it. It's. Can I calibrate it like that? I feel like it's phone camera direction is that way, yeah. But it doesn't feel like the right direction to be putting my camera. This sucks. It's like this thing is maybe upside down. No, that's not right. I hate this device. Like it won't. Take off my phone for a second. I'll turn it off. Sorry, you guys. Yeah, Bon Bon has been on some major drugs, for sure. To keep her sedated, because she's just like, wants to jump everywhere. Jump on me, jump on you, jump on the couch, jump down here, jump down there. Why won't it do it this way, man? That's all I want you to do. I'm breaking this thing. Just stay put like that. No. Just hold that. I'm going to contact them because I'm just going to be like, your machine just, like, I don't want to shoot at that angle. Thanks. Motor protected. Press trigger twice. Okay, I think that fucking worked, and I can hold my... Nope. And, like, this is my only way to hold my camera. So I think what we're going to do is get out of the app and just go here. And I'm going to contact them and just be like, your machines suck. I've had to buy multiple of them, and they all do this shit. And then it's like, how do I shoot my end? I don't, like, it's just going to do this. Yeah, just stay like that, Digi. Odds, nope. It's like broken. This is so annoying because like I need it to shoot me. I need to Google this. It's like, you got to update the app. It's like I've updated the app. I turned off this thing. Like, look at that. And go like this to turn it down. Okay, so we turned it off. Let's turn it back on. Sometimes you just got to turn it off and on. Hopefully I didn't really break it, but maybe I did. Does this need to be charged? And then it's like, this thing is not meant for a bigger iPhone. Come on, Dig. I gotta cut strawberries, bitch. Okay. Please, everybody pray. Don't really pray. I'm joking. Okay, so let's cut strawberries because it's working, and I don't want to waste the time that it's working because we got to start making jam. And the key, I'm like afraid to even barely touch it. The key, we got to calculate how much strawberry we're putting in so we can do a third of that weight. The recipe's in my cookbook, but we got to just motor, so I'm gonna hull, right? This is how I do strawberries. You do it however feels the safest for you. And then I'm just going to cut it into quarters. Yeah, there you go, you son of a bitch. Why? Why? Why is it doing that? Motor protected. Press trigger twice to resume. Why is the motor being protected? Motor protected. Digi. Eight. It's like so annoying. No, I don't want to fucking sign in. The gimbal is not balanced, or the gimbal is affected by external force, resulting in motor overload. Okay, so we won't put that on it. It's really, like, if that's what it is, it's so fucking sensitive. Okay, 20 grams. That's not a lot of jam. Maybe we'll do even a smaller pottage for the jam. We won't make a lot. We got our peanut butter. I mean, my dog is giving me more anxiety than anyone, but she's got time. She just, like, her meds wear off, and she's like, let's go. I already took her out. She forced me to take her for a walk to go poo. She knows how to get me to do things. I'm like, you have to poo. So I'm just quartering these strawberries, and I'm weighing them at the same time. If you're having fun in this stream, please send me a super chat. I am demonetized on YouTube because they don't approve of my content, which is ridiculous, but whatever. And we will, oh, so what I got distracted in my brain. So what I did was I just set up CashApp and Venmo because that's what helps pay for like strawberries and all the ingredients and my time and the gear, even though the fucking Digi wants to be a little shit. We'll give it. Just very particular, this Digi. Gotta plug in my phone after. This one, if you see it, it kind of looks yuck. Just cut it off. Don't put it in. So this is going to get cooked with sugar. And we'll put some lemon juice in it. And then just a little bit of that butter. And that'll get rid of the foam. And it'll just kind of blend into the jam. Hello. Pets can be a little manipulative, you think. She's very smart. This dog is very smart, and she's very bored because she loves her routine of, of just go for this many walks at this time to this place, and I can count on seeing these people who I look forward to seeing. And then, it's just, she's a habit. It's just like, I wonder how many grams I said in this, because it's 100 grams right now. I'm always like, whatever, if I get, where did I put this jam? Interstellar. Sugar, oh yeah, so 1.5 pounds. We're not gonna do. 4 cups cordon strawberries. So really you want like 600 grams of strawberry. Should have put that in there. I don't know why I didn't. Can add that. You want to put 600. We'll see how much this is. Maybe we'll do my full recipe and just keep this pot up here. Because that's 200 grams, of sugar. So 1/3 of the weight in sugar. This is on page 235 of my cookbook, How to Eat Weed and Have a Good Time. It is available everywhere that books are sold. Excellent cookbook. You can read the Amazon reviews if you don't believe me. And you can read the bad reviews if you want to laugh. You'll see very quickly how political I get and that I piss people off because I don't just kind of sit quietly. They would love that if I did. They really would. And I don't give a fuck. I keep speaking my mind because I live in America and I'm an American citizen and I have the right to free speech. So, not inciting violence. I am inciting education. Knowledge is power. Maybe we'll get one more strawberry to make it 600. Knowledge is power, baby. Oh, let's look at this bread. Oh, holy shit. It's right at the top. I got to make sure it's not burning. And put some foil on top of it. Okay, so that's 600. Let's get this. I got to deal with this bread really quickly because otherwise it's going to burn if it hasn't already. But don't worry, I have another one that I could always bake off. We got to put you even lower, baby. Can I put you as low here? Can I put you this low? Can we go? How low can we go? How low can we go? All right, baby. Should we put her down lower? Whew, close call, close call. We have copper pot, right? So we're going to take this, take our strawberries, boom. Take our sugar, 200 grams of sugar. I might... Oop, that was a little more. Oh, well. Woo! Some sugar. I have some lemon. I always like a little lemon. Did I even put that in there? Oh, I said vanilla extract. Oh, lemon zest. Tablespoon grated lemon zest. But I'm going to put a lemon. Oh, I did put lemon juice, 2 tablespoons. I'm so silly. I'm like, can't even wash your lemon first. Get this. Oh, I should have zested it. Oh, well. It's okay. We'll try to do it after. So we're going to eyeball this. I hope I didn't break something. About a half a lemon. Well, I don't know what kind of lemon, but we're going to do all the juice in this lemon. Why not? Okay. Sweet babes. And lemon juice. You know, vanilla is kind of optional, but I do think it gives it a little bit of this like je ne sais quoi, like a little like fancy Frenchiness. You definitely want a pinch of salt. Oh, I said fine sea salt. So we'll use fine sea salt. Okay, a little salty salt. I think I said to put all of that at the end, but whatever, we did it now. I want it now, daddy. And then we're going to put this on the heateroonie in our copper pot. You could let them macerate a little bit if you wanted to get some of the kind of strawberry juices out, but we're trying to get this party started on a Wednesday night. And oh, I was supposed to add the can of butter too. We're not going to add all this can of butter. How much can of butter? 2 tablespoons. If you say so, Vanessa. If you say so, I will do as you tell me. Take your can of butter. Just a couple tablespoons in here. 1 and 2. Listen, don't knock it till you try it. So stir that up. Let's we can wait on the vanilla till later. Ooh, our bread looks good. I'm glad I moved it. It's all happening, people. We have our peanut butter ready. We have the bread in the oven. We have our jam going. We just need to kick it up a notch. Like Emerald. Like Emerald would say, kick it up a notch, baby. Okay, Emerald. I hear you. He said, pick that shit up. Where the fuck is my god freaking dang it? My zester. Where'd you go, zester? Dang that. Oh, it's right here. Well, where's the case for it? That's not good. Oh, it's right here. Okay, let's put some zest. Oops, rolled it right there. Yum. So it's just like all terpenes and flavor, and we just want to cook this until it turns into the jam we know it can be. Yes, we did it all. And I still have time with the doggy. She's in the corner. She calmed down. She was like, don't give me those pills. I feel kind of bad because it's like she doesn't want to feel high. She wants to feel like herself, but also like calm the fuck down, Bonbon. You can't be wildin' like that. You know, she wants to wild out. And I'm like, you just can't. All right, Ditch, we're going to turn you off. And we're going to lift you up. Plug you in. Oh, yeah, that smells fucking good. This is going to take a minute, you guys. How long did I say it takes? 45 minutes? We can't take that long. We're going to blast it. Oh. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, wait, it's not supposed to have the fan on. Why does it do that? But it's almost probably good. It set the bread nicely, set us up nicely. We've got peanut butter. We've got strawberry jam doing its thing. We're just going to turn the heat up. Turn the beat around. Come down, 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 down. Turn it upside down. I just got to do it sometimes to just like hype myself up a little bit. My bad. Okay, stir your jam. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. We're just cooking the water out. Lots of water and strawberries, lots of water and sugar. Just cook it down. It's kind of like a fruit caramel of sorts. Fruit, candy sauce. I love the smell of strawberry jam. This is going to be so good on homemade bread. I don't give a fuck if this takes forever. We're doing it. Okay, let's put things away so we can set up our stations. I got to get ready to feed the little dog. So she's got all her shit. She has her last pill at like 10 o'clock at night. Oh, thank you for sticking with me, everybody. You know it's always going to be a long one. Turn the beat around. Dun, 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 dun. Turn it upside down. Okay, so if you did smaller chunks, you would have like chopped up pieces of strawberry. So you cut it into eighths. You'd have a less chunky jam. So those are like some of the things that people do to make different jams, right? Like you're like, what did they do differently with that jam? So like ratio of sugar, do they use lemon zest? Do they use lemon juice? I'm going to put a little vanilla in here, all of those things. Obviously there's weed. And then you could like even the size of the fruit, the brand of the sugar that you use. If you use white sugar, I used white today, but you can use sugar in the raw. You can do all sorts of things with your jams, and that's like what sets people apart. So we're just cooking this down. Should have started this earlier before the peanut butter really, and just had it cooking. Didn't do good time management today. But let's clean some dishes while we're here, because you guys are all so forgiving. But I do have to end this eventually. The bread smells exceptional. So I'm hoping by the time we pull the bread out, the jam will be done. I mean, it's going to be warm, but like by the time the bread comes out, we cool the bread. We, just a little bit, because I don't want to cut into the bread and ruin it. It looks pretty fucking phenomenal. Phenomenal. I'm jumping because I'm excited about this bread. Okay, so I'm going to make some soapy water. I also have this other bread that I'll pop in the oven too. I could bring that down to the dispensary. And it said to let it cool like for 5 minutes in the pan. We want to stir this jam too. We don't want it to catch on the bottom. Okay. But I also want to just wash at least one dish. One dish washed. One dish washed, my friends. Right now we have super chats from Tiffany K, JJ Archuleta, and Andrea Paradiso. If you'd like to hear me call your name, well, my Cash App and my Venmo are right there. Oh yeah, this jam is cooking quickly. Sometimes you just got to turn it up. And I don't want to leave this on the heat because it's not really good. I might turn it down just a smidge because I don't want it to burn. But we're just trying to cook the water out. It smells like strawberry jam because it is. What was I doing? Stirring the jam. We'll take another dab. But then I don't know how long this bread is supposed to go, but that was only 30 minutes, so I almost think it needs like another 5 on top of this. But then I feel like the jam will totally be done. It'll be good timing. Okay. So I'm looking at the bubbles. I'm looking at how the bubbles snap. Let me show you guys. 1 secondo, my friends. Don't you worry, I'm going to bring you even closer. Let's bring you down here. Sorry. Okay. So there we are on the jam. This is going pretty rapidly, right? And if you wanted to, you could put it on a plate, kind of see where you're at with your jam, how thick it is. That's basically what we're doing here. How thick do you like your jam? So we're almost kind of where we want it to be, which is good. Just going to take, just to be true to the recipe, just a little. People will be like, that's not doing anything. Well, my palate says otherwise. My nose says otherwise. It enriches it, softens it, makes it a little sexier. That's how I feel about it. That you know about it. I know all about it. Okay, so let's take a little bit of this jam. I don't think it's quite ready. You can also look at the temp because I tell you what temperature to take it to. Or at least what I like to take it to. And it depends. We're almost there. So I would even say we are there, which is good. So that can go in a jar too. And like really, honestly, it should be sterilized, but we're not going to do all that today. We're just going to pour it in a mason jar. Hope it doesn't break my mason jar though. Or we'll put it in. We're going to increase this time a little bit. So it needs a little more time. All right, so now I think we're there. Why did I put this away? I'm going to boop it soon. I just want to double check. So yeah, I think we're there. You can put it on a pan or a plate, kind of see how loose. Might be still too loose. It's holding a line. I might do a little thicker. All right, we're going to stop here because I do think that should be good for all intents and purposes. I'm going to pour it. Oops. Oh, wait, I got to take this off while we're doing this so I don't fuck with the motor. And get that out of the way. We're just going to pour it into this jar and pray that it doesn't break because that's a little, it's not, it's a mason jar. We'll see what happens. Could pour it into something else, but it doesn't get more perfect than that. Right, my friends? It smells so good. When it cools down, it's going to be the perfect consistency for on top of bread. Okay, strawberry jam in the can. Maybe half a lemon might have been good. I also put a little too much salt. It's still good. Okay, strawberry jam. Our bread's almost done. We gotta take a look at it. It looks pretty good to me. I want to leave it just for, let's take a boop out of good measure. We'll let it cool here. A tad bit longer. Listen, bro, you're new here, so I'll cut you some slack, but this is my show. I'm not asking you. Are you a chef? I was looking at the temperature. If we really want to know, we got to let it fully cool, which this isn't really the right, like you have to think, this is piping hot, molten hot. So it's still liquid. When it's cold, like let me put some in here. Really should spread it out because then it'll cool faster. But I'll put this in the fridge And you'll see how it sets up. You'll see I'm a chef too. Well, I'm not asking for your opinion, chef. What restaurant? What restaurant do you work at? Tell me that. You a chef like I cook for my friends, or you're a chef like you work in a restaurant? 2, you make pastry, or you're flipping burgers? Because jam making is a bit of a skilled art, and something I feel I follow less someone's eye on the internet than my thermometer. So, how about that, Jack? I'm going to let this cool in here. Should just pour it on a plate. If you spread it out, it'll cool faster, but I don't want to do it. I think that's enough jam for my sandwich. Jam sandwich. And the bread. Let's grab our bread. Cheers, mate. Yeah, no, seriously. Super green bacon, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Ball Segaman. You didn't tell me where you're a chef. All right, here we go, bread. And then I got to do my second loaf. I'm going to do you guys on this so you can see. I'm hoping this is done. Whoa. I need both hands. But we'll take it on this. Okay. We're going to let it sit like that. And do its thing. And I'm going to actually try to cool down too, just in case that one doesn't cool down fast enough. Oh, that's probably way too much jam. Oh, I thought I was supposed to tell you guys the joke, but I guess I don't really have to. There's a jam and jelly. What's the difference between jam and jelly? It's the stupidest joke. Okay, so we're trying to cool down our jelly or jam. We're gonna see, he didn't say where he's a chef, because if I was a chef somewhere, which I'm not a chef, I'm a confectioner and I'm an edible maker, I would say where I work. Be like, I work here, I'm a chef here. Chef is overused. Overused. We can't all be chefs. But I think this bread looks pretty damn good. What do you guys think? What do you think? Okay, obviously got a little close to my burner. Don't drop it, bitch. Got a little close to my burner, but this is going to make a nice sandwich, don't you think? Okay, let's get this show on the road. Take one more boop, assemble our sandwich. Assemble our sandwich. Boop. Few things in life top fresh bread. True. That's so true. Maybe I'll let my hair down today for the final thing. Right? I just think I did a damn good job here, friends. All things considered. Everything's infused. Don't tell me I have insufficient. It loves to tell me I have insufficient battery. Leaving it for a few minutes like this in the pan. Then we're going to take it out, put it on here to cool for a second, and then we're going to slice it. The joke is, What's the difference between jam and jelly? Any guesses? What's the difference? I can't jelly my cock into her mouth. Okay? That's the joke. Thank you. I know the bread does look great. Okay. Let's take this out of the pan so that we can slice it. Digi. If you, okay, let's go here. You guys can see. So I'm going to try and be careful here because the pan's hot. Oh, wait, no, I can touch the bread with my hand, of course. Grab the pan, grab the bread, kind of, sounds hollow. It's not like hard. I think there's too much sugar in it for it to be hard. I didn't dent it. Okay, so we're going to let it kind of cool like that. Hopefully it's done. I wasn't supposed to leave it. You can hear it. Sounds hollow. Okay, so we're going to leave it alone now that I've manhandled it. Okay. Oh, wait, we got to do the other one. So I need to grease this. We'll probably just use this weed butter, might as well, to grease this pan. And then I'm going to raise, I got to cool it down because it'll cause it to overproof at the heat it's at. Okay. And then wipe it down. So we're going to let the bread chill for just a second, and then I'm going to slice it, and it's going to be warm. Oh, it's going to be so tasty. And stick to the day job. Me, I'm not a comedian. I'm not trying to be one. I don't want to be one. I think we got enough people telling jokes or trying to. Okay, so I'm gonna butter this with our weed butter and very quickly put our other loaf into here so it'll proof. Okay. So here's our other loaf, in case you were wondering how that turned out. Great. So just, I didn't flour my surface, but we're just going to do this. Hopefully it doesn't stick too badly. It probably will, because I should have floured the surface, but I didn't. I didn't want to do it. This one is definitely not of the same elasticity as the one I baked here, mainly because I didn't work it as long. I might have put a little more water, more milk. So we're going to take it and I love that I still made a mess for myself. I'll do like one of these and then do like one of those and then kind of bring here and plop it in there. Nah, that doesn't look good. Oops. Well, a little oil on it. Never hurt. All right, just let it be. It is what it wants to be. I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me, my peace of mind. I'm tired of worrying about you, who I'm supposed to be. Okay. That's not the first time someone has said that I seem like I'm AI, which is creepy. I'm not AI. Wouldn't that be weird, though, if I was? People have met me, so I'm not. Don't worry. I'm real. I'm real. What you get is... I don't think AI could do any of this. Actually, I know they couldn't. Ha. AI, you're not coming for my job. Okay. Boop. Let's check on our jam. Let's make our Sammy. Let's put everything out of the way. Bonbons, pills. Plate. It's not big enough. Okay, so we want to slice the bread. We need a serrated knife, which I believe is here. And I should probably use a bigger cutting board than that. Let's see if it'll fit. No, it'll fit. It's fine. Bring our camera over. Turn on camera. There you go. Okay. Record. I'm going to cut here. We're not using the butt. It's a pretty soft sandwich bread. Okay, so it's hard for me to cut straight. And this bread is hot. So hot bread is hard to cut. I have to like hold on to the crust. The butt was, oh no, the butt was the easiest part. You're supposed to wait for it to cool, okay? But we don't have time for all of that shit. Can you do it? Can you cut it? We did it. Okay? One piece of bread, very warm. Sally, some soft-ass sandwich bread, but I love it. Okay. Okay? Those are... We're going to let this chill for a little bit longer because it definitely needs to cool in the background. And then we got to put on our peanut butter. I didn't say this was going to be easy, but let's make sure we're still recording because I would die. Okay, let's put in, it's thick too, so it's going to be kind of hard. Oh shit. Because the bread is so delicate, We can't spread it because our peanut butter is so thick. I knew I should have thinned it out. But really what it is I gotta let my bread cool. Should I have toasted the bread? I don't think so. I like it like mushy. I wish this was creamier peanut butter, but it's okay. It's loaded. It's loaded. This bread is actually sturdier than I thought. I don't know what your ratio of peanut butter to jam is, but that's like what I'm thinking for peanut butter. And then the jam I let cool in the fridge. It's still pretty warm, but yeah, it's still a little loose. You might have been right. I don't have time. Also, I kind of like it that loose. It's also still hot. We did what we could. Let me see if the one I spread out more is. It's good though. Is more together. Yeah, it's still hot. It's okay. It's okay. We like a warm jam sandwich. No one ever complained about warm jam. So it would set up more in the fridge, right? So this is kind of how I like it. If you like a thicker, kind of tackier jam, let it cook longer. I feel like I almost need more jam. We need more. We got to put more. It doesn't look like nothing. It's going to be a little messy, people. But that's kind of the point. Okay, I like it like that. Should we slice it? It's a little slidey. Like, to me, that's epic. Yes, I'm into that. Okay? I got to do my whole little spiel. It's definitely enough for me. You guys are so bossy today. I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling the bossiness, my friends. Just let me live. I'm entertaining you. I'm not doing any frying today. We're done. We're totally done. We're going to let our hair down. And we're going to eat this sandwich today with our hair down. Okay? Busters, Mr. Do this and do that. I'll do what I want. Which includes my little video. Okay, so I got to do this. It's a little messy, but Pot PB&J sandwich, only on the Edibles Club. That one as messy? Yes. Pot PB&J sandwich, only on the Edibles Club. Sorry, let me do one more. Pot PB&J sandwich, only on the Edibles Club. All right. I know it's a mess, but it's so fucking good. I should make Uncrustables. Tell me that don't look good. PB&J, all from scratch. I have to do more like, turn off. Hello. My hand was covered with too much jam. Look at that jam, bitch. Look at that jam. Don't tell me what to do. The only issue with the jam is I put more lemon, and I should have stuck to my recipe, and I put a pinch too much salt. But it worked out because the peanut butter I made a little bit too sweet. And so all together, let me tell you, it's absolutely fabulous. It's fantastic. I'm fucked because it's loaded, but especially the peanut butter. The bread is so spongy. Sally! I put a lot of jam. Okay, you guys. I gotta go. I'm gonna read my super chats, so if you got anything else to say before we go, say it now or forever hold your peace. If you want to apologize for telling me to stop my jam or to keep going with my jam when it looks so freaking drippy, yummy, yummy. Send me a super chat. It was fabulous. Thanks for being here. If this is your first time, this is the Edibles Club. I go live every Wednesday. Bonbon, we're going to feed you right now. I got to just say goodbye to everyone. You can always join me on the Edibles Club. Down. No. Had a strawberry seed in my tooth. You can always join me on the Edibles Club on Patreon, where you can ask me questions. Sorry, I have to pick her up because she wants to jump. Where you can ask me questions. Yeah. And, just hang out. We have a cool Discord. I pop in there, drop some news every once in a while. But thank you so much for being here. Love you all. Have a good night. And, look into your local elections. Look at who's running. Guess what? We elect the government. We're the government's boss. Okay? So don't forget that. You have a voice, especially locally. So look at who you want to represent. You want to make change, start looking at the candidates. Who are the candidates you want to support? Not what are the problems. We know what the fucking problems are, okay? Who do you think will change that? All right? Because if you don't say anything, it lets people fill in the blank for you. You have to fill in the blank for yourself. And if you're going to try to spread a message about it, make sure it's not for your own interest, Harrison. It's for the betterment of the entire country. Because California impacts the entire country in a major way. It impacts the entire world. Love you guys. This is my club, the Edibles Club, my Patreon. If you want to see your name here, join the Edibles Club on Patreon. Remember who you are.